Now, page 4, the Hillary problem. The problem with Hillary and for Hillary is Hillary. Never has the Democrat Party proffered as its main candidate a more flawed politician, a more flawed human being. Barack Obama figured this out long ago when he ran against her for president. Hillary is her own worst enemy. And the latest rendition of the corrupt Clintons is the federal investigation into Hillary's private email server. There is a report quoting a former U.S. attorney suggesting that Hillary could face a criminal indictment by March. Now, there are 3 problems with that: the FBI, the Justice Department, and Barack Hussein Obama. If Hillary is indicted and there is a trial, it would expose the dark underbelly of this corrupt administration, and that Obama will not allow. So don't bet on an indictment. What we can bet on are millions of Democrat voters during this primary season holding their collective noses and supporting Hillary.
Just think about what the next president has to do.
Stop the tape. Actually, Hillary, it's more about what the next president has to undo because of what the 44th president has done, whether it's these executive orders on guns, firearms, the internet, executive amnesty. The next president should be undoing all of these things that he has done unilaterally and unconstitutionally. The only problem is this woman in the fuchsia dress won't do that. She'll double down. Roll tape.
This president must make the economy work for everybody.
Stop the tape. How exactly do you do that? How exactly does a president make the economy work for everybody? And whatever happened to the middle-class economics that's been touted by you and by this administration for the last 3 years? Middle-class economics, whatever that is, completely un-American. It's American to say that economics and a good economy applies to everyone, not just one class versus another. Roll tape.
Incomes rising.
Stop the tape. What do you know about incomes rising exactly? Have you ever met a payroll outside of this phony shell game that you have of the Clinton Foundation? And by the way, aren't foundations supposed to give money away and not stuff them into your pockets? Roll tape.
Favor the wealthy and those who are on top. The deck is stacked. Reshuffle that deck.
Stop the tape. So when Hillary talks about reshuffling the deck of cards, economically speaking, she's talking about taking from one person and giving to another. That is redistribution of wealth. She's talking about higher taxes because this woman knows no different. She's born of Saul Alinsky. She was Saul Alinsky's good buddy in the late 1960s and early 70s. So this is all she knows. She doesn't know how to create a job. Frankly, the President of the United States shouldn't try and create jobs. Neither should the Congress. It's up to the economy to create jobs. It's up to the President and the Congress to get out of the way and get the federal government off the backs of the American people. That's how you create jobs, Hillary. Unfortunately, if you're elected president, it's going to be exactly the opposite. Roll tape.
Every American feels like he or she can get ahead.
Stop the tape. Does she look like she's on some sort of medication when she does that? Roll tape.
The next president needs to keep Americans safe. Stop
the tape. Yes, we do. That would be Americans at home and abroad. That would be Americans who are, say, in Libya, Hillary. You remember the 4 Americans that you were supposed to protect as Secretary of State? 2 were killed at the embassy there in Benghazi. Remember that place? And 2 were killed during a long firefight, some 13 hours in Benghazi, and you did nothing to protect them. How in the world can the American people trust you to protect anyone with a record like that? So let's say Hillary gets the Democrat nomination, and let's say Trump takes the Republican crown. November 8, 2016 would be a slaughter. Like Reagan, Trump is tapping into a dispirited America, people who are upset largely because of establishment politicians like Hillary Clinton. In the end, Democrats would reject Clinton and accept Trump by the millions because say what you want about the Donald, To these voters, Hillary represents everything that is wrong with America.